With the NCAA swimming competitions coming up, what is your position on it?
Well, the question is there policy really providing an even playing field for transgender inclusion in the women's sports category? It's very interesting that the NCAA decided to not change their policy when they had previously said they would support U.S. swimming's policy, which really came out with a more stricter definition of how a biological male can qualify to swim in elite swimming competitions. We're now focused on Lia Thomas, an Ivy League swimmer, UPenn swimmer, who's qualified for the NCAA finals and has her sights on qualifying for the Olympics. And I've been part of a working group that's trying to find a middle ground. We think in schools everyone should have the opportunity to compete in sport, especially before puberty, when kids play together. They do in recreational soccer and many sports. But after puberty, is it possible for a young man to change his testosterone levels to the point where he doesn't have an unfair advantage when entering the women's category? And Lia Thomas has been a lightning rod for this. Lia, it's not really about Lia, it's about wrong policy. So we hope that the sensible policy will prevail and we can protect the category of women and girls sports.
So in this situation, how is the NCAA allowing this? Under what type of umbrella or rule?
The NCAA's old rule followed the International Olympic Committee rule, which has now been vacated. And that rule was that if you were a biological male that identified as a female, after 1 year of suppression, testosterone suppression therapy, you could compete head-to-head against women. Current research has demonstrated that 1 year of suppression is not enough, that it gives a biological male a sex-linked advantage when competing head-to-head against women. The battleground in women's sports right now is focused on whether a biological male can suppress testosterone enough after puberty to qualify for a women's sports category in this instance in swimming, and would it be fair to the women's category? And I'm part of a working group that's trying to find a middle policy, because in schools everyone should have the opportunity to participate in sport, but how do we do it? We have examples, Special Olympics, Paralympics, where we have divisioning. We have handicaps in golf, but there's not just one blanket policy that applies to everything.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Washington, D.C. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show. And feel free to post your opinion on the controversy that surrounds the NCAA swimming championships.